everybody, GB4576 here, and today is the day that we have all been waiting for, or at least that I've been waiting for months at this point. Because today, in 1 minute and 6 seconds, is the death battle between Bowser and Eggman. Now, as I stated in the last death battle reaction I did, this is my most wanted matchup of all time. At least it was before it got announced. But, yes, and not only is it just a battle between Eggman, it's a war. It's with all their armies and everything that they ever used. Now, as someone who is actually a fan of both characters, I can tell you straight up, I believe that Eggman is going to win this. Like, Eggman's technology is just insane. Especially when you get to the IDW comics, which they are including in this. Like, not to sell Bowser short, but Eggman's technology is just broken. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Especially with Sage and Metal Sonic. Although I am very much rooting for Bowser to win, because he's like my favorite character ever. But let's get into this. I fucked up. I meant to unmute. What the fuck? Well, yeah, and I screwed this up. There, let's stop here and unmute. There, we're good now.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Okay, cool. Coming up. Fine. Okay, we're back here now. Good.
Bowser versus Dr.
Eggman.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
He's with
Then I boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would
Win
win
a death battle. Just said weapons, armor, armies, and skills.
Ah, the Mushroom
All of
Kingdom.
me should
A peaceful
care
land
applies
of
unless found
kindness,
contradictory.
Adventure, love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess.
Yeah.
It's time this place got
Bowser.
way more awesome. Here
Here's,
comes
make
King
this better.
Koopa himself.
Bowser.
Bowser.
The
He's
moment this
here.
orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world, the Koopa clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like
King
monsters.
Bowser Koopa is
Fated to a
34.
life of
His
infinite
dead
jump
brother.
farming for one-ups.
Loves Peach's family. Hates
Bowser
Mario
wanted
Brothers,
a
Yoshi, and
different world,
swimming.
but Princess Peach Toadstool
Go.
would never allow the evil
More
king's
than
day in the
he's
sun.
10 feet
Her light
tall,
was
officially.
So bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So
Oh,
he turned
Peaches,
all the
that
toads
song's
into
awesome.
bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle.
And another,
and
a lot more
another,
castles.
Like 40 years of castles.
All the
Only
castles.
to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod.
Yet he was
If dad
fooled
bods are
time
in
and time
fashion
again
now.
by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him!
Yeah, he's
Dude's
awesome.
like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature
Yeah,
itself.
he's got the
Spitting
magic.
lasers from outer space.
Fire
quickening
breath,
the earth
strength,
with a
inhale,
snap,
size
and healing
alteration, and
torrents of
magic.
wind.
Transforms.
Calling down
Castle,
lightning.
Dreamy,
What
Drive,
else has he
Fury,
got?
Meowser.
Just a little
Time
dabbling
travel.
in dark
Magic.
Hell yeah. Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king.
Yeah, but
Magic
can that
is
manual
how he
really
turns
be
toads into
trusted?
bricks,
I don't
only
know if it really
countered by
can
the
be, though.
princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered.
Oh, Mario Galaxy.
Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party.
Technically, that's not Bowser, that's an imposter Bowser. But yeah, he does
Bowser
another
spent
Mario
decades
Parties.
hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown
Paper
cars,
Mario
you name
is
it.
canon.
This is the
Mainline
same
games
guy
frequently
who
reference it
created
and vice
multiple
versa.
flying castles
This
fashioned
time
after
stops
his
and
own
Star Rod
face.
matches the Star
Yeah, he's
Spirits, who
definitely
created
got an
Dream
ego on
Depot.
him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ.
That's impossible.
I've seen this moron put death
Yeah,
traps in his own
Eggman's smarter than
backyard.
Bowser, and it's not
Man
even
after
close.
my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario.
Oh,
but
that
his army
attack
doesn't
in
make it
Mario
easy on the Red
Brothership is
They're the
amazing.
most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. the
Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the mushroom world and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts.
Oh, that
First in
DBX was
and
awesome.
First out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus
Generals,
use their surroundings
troops.
to get the jump on unsuspecting prey.
Literal
Land,
rocks.
sea, or sky.
We'd
Undead
be
horde.
here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative
Okay,
for
here's the
Bowser
new
to nurture
stuff
a
from the
unit that covers
preview.
their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic,
King
but
Boo.
Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling
Okay.
enemy
Or
powers,
of truth,
summoning
Castle
anything he
Bowser.
desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and
Okay.
Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But
Okay.
as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the
Koopalings.
Koopalings.
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point.
Yeah.
Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Or
So
dark
no one's
magic.
as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr.
Oh, yeah,
captain
Bowser
of the
Jr.
Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge.
Yeah, he
But
probably
really,
does.
The king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a
Giant
kaiju,
Bowser.
all to crush whatever bully's talking smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit.
Oh!
Taking into account the flight path and
Okay,
the scale
math.
of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125
125
trillion tons of
teratons.
TNT. Considering how Yoshi
Other
punches
scales
forward
Mario
failed
can
to
lasso
even so
celestial
hard he
objects, freeze
exploded
suns with
into a
ice fire, and
constellation
escape black
of
holes.
stars. This isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint.
Oh.
That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's
Fury Bowser.
Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural
Oh,
disaster.
this was
Okay, seriously,
hype
how
the
does Mario
first time
ever
you saw
beat
it.
this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the
Reality
king imagines,
warping.
he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted
Whoa.
worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase.
I did not know
goes
that.
On and on and on and on and on and on and
Oh,
on.
no, no.
Does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole
I
ultra
don't.
powerful items like the Wonder Flower,
Wonder
which
Flower.
can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish
dreamy
someone out of
Bowser.
existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Whoa,
Obviously,
that's
the
fast.
Big Daddy Grand
That's not
Stars are
Bowser
even
himself, that's a
crazier.
Luma.
Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up? to
Mario
ruin
did!
everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive
reset
black
it.
hole.
Thanks,
That was
Space
reset by
God, that
Rosalina.
Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that
Bowser
Bowser
has
needed
directly
saving.
battled Rosalina
He's
in
been
several
swallowed by another
games.
black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this
And he was just
crazy
fine.
OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out
Yeah,
of him.
Dark
With
Bowser,
all
Bowser
this
inside
power,
story.
it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom
Well,
Kingdom. Perhaps it's because
we have
his
Mario,
visions of
Luigi,
grandeur
Yoshi,
were never really what he
Dimentio,
saw.
and Fawful.
Surrounding him is a crew of
And Dark
outcasts
Bowser.
and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be
Go
swayed
across
against
the
him.
planet.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family
Yeah.
now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe.
Oh, yeah.
He's a baddie through and through who
This
will
bit-
teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king.
Okay. Learn about Eggman.
This battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Okay, a sponsor segment. I don't really care about this, since apparently I can get in trouble for doing this according to a reactor. But yeah, Bowser, he's definitely powerful. Probably they didn't go into Dreamy Bowser, since that has like wish potential. But, I mean, we're gonna save our final predictions till the very end once they've done talking about Eggman. But I'm very excited to see what they got for Eggman. Because Sonic Frontiers, it introduced one of my new favorite Sonic characters, which we will soon learn about in this. Spoiler alert, it's Sage. Prize picks, following the description.
You play your first $5 lineup. Prize picks.
Lend me your ear.
Oh, wait, here. Right here. Here we go.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of
Eggman's
endless
English
possibilities
translations.
where people are free as the wind.
Archiconic, not applicable.
Isn't it
Disgusting.
Now imagine a better world.
Dr.
one with
Eggman.
proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's
Dr.
Ivo
Eggman.
Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
So Wiz
who
is
sought to
canonically
create
wants to be
world peace
Eggman,
through
okay.
technology. But then his beloved
Maria.
granddaughter, Maria, was killed.
Sonic
by
X Shadow
Guardian
Generations was so
Nations,
good,
better known
guys.
as-
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Little Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was
Maria this, Maria that.
Boo-hoo.
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it
Dingus.
to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean
Nah,
crave.
he wanted it.
Desperately crave.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same
What?
way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman
50
Land,
plus
a
years.
capital of
Hates
Sonic.
that hedgehog.
In this paradise
Himself,
would have
Stone,
worked
and his
just
daughter.
fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. And he's a very
Sage.
sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical
Yeah,
evil
I mean,
scientist
that
stuff.
Then
lead
there's
is
the
definitely
big
better than
ones. He
Bowser's.
invented a spatial displacement
IDW
trap, which,
comics.
while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmits
Oh, the
organic
metal
tissue
virus.
into living
Honestly,
metal
this might be what
zombies.
gives
It's
Eggman the
so
win.
deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune
Oh.
to it. That's a whoopsie.
That's
And when
bad.
he's not
That's
duping
bad.
you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile.
Ooh,
It's lightweight for
Eggmobile.
maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
Hypergone black hole and event
Kinda
horizon, the
lame
wisp
looking,
energy
but
comprising
you
of
can
manipulated
plug it into
gravity.
big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot.
Death
whose
Egg
giant
Robot.
laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having
Okay.
an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long
Egg
list
Robo,
of combat
Hornet,
situations.
Wyvern,
Some look like knights,
Emperor,
others use
Wisp
extraterrestrial
Armor.
sources like the
That-
Wisps,
that
and
fight-
then
that
there's
fight was
the
pretty cool.
orbital bases, like the Death
Oh,
Egg.
the
The
Death
reference
Egg.
is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is
I
like
actually
a
played
toy
Sonic
compared
2
to
for the
Death
first
Egg,
time
which
relatively
annihilates
recently.
stars. Woof! A whole constellation
Okay.
gone in one shot.
There we
That's
go.
not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg
Oh,
Dragoon.
the Egg
Hell
Dragoon.
yeah, the rawest of the battle mechs. It's
Death
got
Egg,
electric
Death Egg
drills,
Robot,
it's got ice
Egg
missiles,
Dragoon, Egg
it's
Emperor,
got
Egg
a
Mobile.
whole lot of bullets.
Bullets.
My God, Wiz.
Wizard Viper.
I need it.
Time
Don't
Eater.
forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe
cry
world
about
domination
two
is in
Eggmans.
his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies,
Okay,
no
new
friends, no
stuff.
wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not. What
Eh.
about Infinite?
Oh,
Sure, they
so
might
he's
have
getting
joined
Infinite?
forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts, sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously,
Yeah.
Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army
Yeah,
instead.
there we go.
Eggman Empire.
Oh, the
Badniks
Empire.
are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs.
The moto bugs?
Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies, really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops.
Yeah,
even
Eggman
the
got
classic
Eggman
comedy
from
duo
Sonic
with Orbot
himself.
and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments.
Aw.
Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at
Cute
least they're not
bots.
Scratch and Grounder.
Aw,
But that's
poor
why he's
Scratch
made
and
top-notch
Grounder.
bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite
Metal
favorite
Sonic!
Metal Sonic.
The goat!
Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic
Neo.
could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos
Okay.
energy, he powers up
Metal
into
Overload.
Neo
Oh, Neo.
Metal Sonic.
Super Neo.
Everything would change with the appearance
the
of
Phantom
the Phantom
Ruby.
Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Okay.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used on
Okay.
the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Light Man form.
Oh,
Yep,
Super
apparently
Eggman.
Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has.
Chaos
He's
Emeralds.
used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then,
Egg
on more
Wizard.
than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super
Eggman.
Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built
Okay.
and built and built.
More
and eventually,
robots.
He built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant,
Sage was
but
easily
through
the
an
best
alien
introduction to
encounter,
Sonic
she was granted
Frontiers.
actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your Dune Bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage
poor
was
Boomstick.
Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as
Supersonic
peak
2,
fiction, 'cause
yeah.
charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds. Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents.
Defeated Sonic,
while
Tails,
seven together
Starline,
can
and
shift
Gemerald.
the universe.
And kill some
Let's
pretty
some beloved
terrifying
villains
bosses,
and Zavok.
like Eggman's Time Eater,
Destroyed
which
Gun,
ripped apart space
Time
time
Eater.
like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when three supers battled Solaris,
Oh,
who tried to
there's
destroy
Solaris
time
with
itself.
multiversal
Solaris
stuff.
extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times
Yep.
light speed.
It's funny
There's
though.
fast
While
speed.
Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's
yeah.
case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Oh, yeah. I think Eggman's still gonna
You
win this.
gotta help me.
And more Marvel Snap sponsors. Get my head in here as far as I can go. There we go. So, with all that being said, I still think Eggman's going to win this. But I'm just so excited for this. This has been my most wanted death battle ever since I found out about the matchup back in like March or April. And then when it got officially revealed, that was like the highlight of my entire month. And so with this,
Available on the App Store, Google Play, and
this
Steam.
we are
Or
going to
visit
see
marvelsnap.com
hopefully
to
peak
learn more.
fiction
Just click the link below the
and
like
see
button.
what Moro has animated for us. And Marvel Snap, that's good for them.
All right, the combatants are set. We've
Run the data through all possibilities. It's time for a death battle! Okay, Bowser. Oh. Here's the wedding. Oh, Catfish was successful.
I've come to make an announcement.
Ah! I gotta make an announcement.
Territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke! I am Dr. Eggman, your genius overlord. Get a load of this.
No, I said a line. Charge!
Shut up, nerd.
I saw that they got Victor Borba from Bury the Light fame on this song. Oh, decoy.
You call these toys an invasion force? I've seen Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. Infinite!
Oh, Infinite's here.
It is the ultimate strength.
Oh! No, King Boo! King Boo! King Koopa! Come on, King Boo, do your thing! Oh! I got Infinite! Get it! Oh, that guard barely. Oh, Metal Sonic got it! Oh, the Brokey! Oh no, King Boo! Oh, chance time! Oh! Neo Metal. Oh!
All according to plan.
Oh, here's the Death Egg robot.
Excellent work as always, Metal. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the
Oh, Fury time! Transformation. Oh! Oh! Sorry, I'm not reacting. I'm just in awe. Oh! Super metal, Neo Metal, Super Neo Metal. We said I'll crush you. Kamek! No, Kamek! Kamek's out. Oh, Shadow Mario. Go, Junior! Oh, Junior's down.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Oh. Oh, there goes Metal. There goes the Egg Fleet, and there's the Black Hole.
The Death Egg! Max power!
Oh, here's the Death Egg. So the Death Egg was saying to be multi-star level. Oh. Oh. Arrow Bowser! Oh, Dry Bowser.
Curses! Sage, fire it again!
Oh. Inhaling. Oh, what's that? Oh, he's got the gun. Oh, paper.
So long, Doctor!
Oh! 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 Did Bowser just win? Did Bowser win? Yeah! Bowser won!
Was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
Goofy.
But as it turns out,
Bowser
had
won.
everything he needed
Yay!
to Chrome
I'm
Dome
so
down.
happy.
Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats.
Bowser.
Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like
Yeah,
the Egg
I think
Breaking
we all
or the
knew
Death Egg
this.
Robot.
The Death Egg robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death
Okay.
Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So,
Okay.
he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create
Okay,
duplicates, and alter
duplicates.
space-time. However, Bowser
try
had a
Clock.
significant
Waffles
edge in
mind
having
control
access
spray
to
and
the
then
majority
use-
of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built
Maybe
in,
all
and
natural is
he
not
ain't
the
even a
best
robot.
worded.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply
Alternate
reverse
scenario.
the effects
Oh.
with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of
Okay,
Eggman's robots
nice.
could get turned into, say, a
Frog.
frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser
Okay.
takes the edge in powers.
Eggman has
But
intelligence.
definitely not for intelligence.
It's
Come on,
Eggman,
you have a
easy.
4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy.
Yeah.
Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub.
Yeah.
Now, let's
Trump
talk trump
cards.
cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions.
Perception.
Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also,
Okay.
the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Oh,
Their most prized
nice.
possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the
Universe,
Grand
so
Stars.
the Grand Star.
Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly, so the safest bet is
That's
to
a
call
tie.
this category a tie.
Pure Hearts
Which
counter
means
the
it's
time
finally
here in
time
Paradox
to compare
Prism.
their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa troop. But
Yeah.
the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades.
Power
Teamwork
or
and
teamwork?
loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically
I
guaranteed
mean, yeah, I
to
think
fall
we knew
apart.
about this.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage
Oh.
working with himself.
Yeah.
Eggman's army is designed
That
to
was
be
still
controlled
funny,
by
though.
just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command
Okay, but
those
Shadow,
with free
Chaos,
will.
Metal Sonic,
Hence his
Mecha
rivalry
Sonic,
with the free nature
Knuckles,
Sonic.
Meanwhile, the
all
Koopa
those
troop follows
guys.
Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser
Okay.
Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology,
Bowser
Sage's
Jr.,
hacking potential
Kamek,
had
and
little
King
use.
Boo
Also,
cross,
secret
cross
weapon,
dimensions.
Kamek is kind of busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of
Oh,
combinations
billions.
that the Eggman Empire just could
Ancients.
not actively
For
fight
armies,
against.
numbers
Even
over
with
98
Sage's
million.
millions of plans to take
True
on the
loyal
Titans,
army,
she thought them to
more
be
intelligent.
unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just
Huh.
comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole
World.
planet, but
Bowser
Bowser's
took over a
troop
universe.
conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover.
Oh.
His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
Is Bowser.
So who's the last one for
Time
the
on
year?
Death Battle.
Who's next? Is this Among Us versus Fall Guy?
Subscribe and join us a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god! I heard that this was a rumor that it might happen, but that is so awesome. Among Us versus Fall Guy. I'm definitely checking that out when that comes out. But as far as I'd say, this battle was definitely lived up to all my expectations. I kind of wish they did a bit more with King Bob-omb since his explosion is like huge. But with that being said, I am so glad with the way this turned out, and thank you guys for watching. Please check out another video of mine, and I will see you guys later. Bye!